Okay, that's a better looking picture. Okay, it says I'm live. I have no idea if I am or not. Let me see if I can slide this over to the other screen. There we go. Now, wow, that's crazy. So much for resizing this, right? Oh my God, there are two people on here. Hey, how you doing? I'm just testing the audio before I try the live deal. But I'm using two screens. Hey, Celine, how you doing? Isoline. That sounds like a medication. Isoline. That's hilarious. Hey, good morning. Hey, Lisa. I'm actually doing a test. I'm testing the YouTube automatic live streaming thing. Oh, one thing I need you guys to tell me, because I can hear my own earbuds, but I can't, pardon me, I can't hear the audio that you're hearing. So let me know if I'm screaming at you. All right. Hey, I don't know how to say your name. Florida RTV. I don't know how to say your name. Yes, Celine, that's hilarious. You guys should all connect. Celine is awesome with all kinds of different, you're probably already connected, but if you're not, connect with Celine there. She does awesome videos on technical stuff to help us make better YouTube videos. Let me know, am I yelling at anybody? I mean, I'm using a microphone here. Sorry for the noise. This is my microphone. Looks like a little mouse. But anyway, so sorry for the noise handling there. I was trying to use my lavalier microphone, but it wasn't working so well for me today. So I fired it. Yeah, I know. I'm so sweet that I get a cavity. Look right here. Anyway, so let me know how this, somebody let me know how I sound. Sure, laugh at me, but make a note. Somebody type a note. There's a delay, but somebody type a note in there to let me know if I'm doing okay. The mouse-looking microphone is a, what do they call that thing? It's a boundary microphone, they call it. And basically, when I shoot video professionally out there in the field, and I'm using my regular camera. Here, listen. In the background, you can hear a little clicking noise. That's actually my air conditioner vent. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it. Kyle, Mommy Rose. Thank you, Rose. So, but the boundary microphone is like for meetings. So if you're like it's like a speakerphone. If you're in a meeting with a speakerphone kind of thing, that's actually where I got this. I was doing a video of a video conference. Okay, so they wanted me to record. I actually pointed up at the TV monitor. They wanted me to record the other side, which is the wrong way to do that. Really, you need to send a videographer there and record everybody in the room there. But they wanted me to record that, and I could not get good sound. No matter what I did, the sound was horrible. So I plugged into the house sound at the location, and it was the best sound I ever had. And this was the microphone that they had. If you can see that, it says Shure, S-H-U-R-E. I can put my glasses on because the writing on the back is tiny, but I'll hold it up to you. It's the MX391-O. And Celine will tell you that the O means omnidirectional. So it's an MX391/O. And I just noticed something. If you're going to hold something up to the screen and look at the monitor, you're going to be looking at a mirror image. So, okay, yeah, it's like a mirror. Anyways, I want to show you another thing. Number one, Pablo Picasso is in the window back there. That little black and white thing back there is Pablo Picasso. And that's pretty much all the furniture in my office. If it's not 9 o'clock yet, it's not. In about 10 minutes, my fourth video for the Vita thing will come on. And it is basically has information about minimalization and everything. You see these things where people are like hyper minimalist. What is that called? They're minimalists, if I can say the word right. And they're very much the hyper minimalists that I found in Europe. They were from Europe, and different individuals, and they got rid of everything in their life. Everything that was an expense, they eliminated. They got rid of their car. They got rid of, so the insurance for the car and everything is gone. So there was money saved there. They used public transportation, which added some cost, but it was still cheaper. And they basically reduced their life to the size of a backpack. And now the sound should have got much better because the air conditioner just turned off. Pardon me. And so that was a really cool thing about that. And let me change this. I got a chat window that says top chat, but I want to see all chat. There we go. And I also want to make this full screen. There we go. Some messages, man. Okay. All right. All messages are visible. All right. Very good. So, okay. So I was trying to play around using the OBS software to do a stream, but it wasn't, something was kind of confusing me with that. And so I was having an issue with it. And then the other thing was, I actually use the two screens because with OBS software, it's actually better to take the program and slide it over to the other screen if you have two screens. But for the YouTube live thing, it's actually better to keep it on the one screen. So I'm going to bring it back over here. Like you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, you can. Let me just turn my whole laptop around here. There we go. So now you get the infinity window thing. So that's the other screen. I got my mouse over here. I'm using this other screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. And there's Mr. Hansen. All right, so let me slide this back over to my other screen here. Come on, get over there. Over. I can't get it back over. That's the thing about live video. You do all these experiments and things, and if you're playing around with something that's live, it's kind of a hoot. All right, you get my wires off from under my computer. All right, let me try to bring this back. It's funny using two. Okay, here we go. Now my YouTube is teeny tiny. All right, I made it full screen again. So let me get rid of my multiple monitors. I'll duplicate. There we go. Now I'm full screen on both. That's a big image. Scary. Sorry guys. You see, I just got out of the shower not too long ago. Anyway, so let's okay. So now I see a lot of people. You know what? I'm going to need to look at the other screen because this text on my laptop is so small. It's insane. And I also got this little window popped up here. I don't know if can you guys, there's a little window that popped up over here. You guys see the window and you see the chat, but there's some window that popped up over here. I can't get rid of it. All right, here we go. All right. And now it still shows up. Oh, that's hilarious. Am I clicking on the wrong thing here? This is crazy. Oh, the gray shirt. Somebody asked me, who was it? Who's in Hawaii? Are they here? Where is she at? I know she's got to be here. It's like what? Oh, dark 30 in Hawaii right now. The sun's just rising or something. But anyways, somebody in Hawaii asked me how many gray shirts I had. So I said just the one. But it's funny if I showed you my closet. Let's go back to that minimalist thing again. I want to talk about that. And the women out there know that to save money and be economically wise with your budget, there's discussion on how to create the most number of work outfits that you can using the fewest pieces or the fewest articles of clothing to make it look like you have a much larger wardrobe. And I kind of went the other way with that. I kind of went back to a military way of thinking, and that if I had a uniform, if I just had a uniform, when you go into the military, well, at least in the United States, I'm sure it's the same everywhere because they all copy each other. But when you go into the basic training, they give you uniforms, and they give you a certain number of uniforms. And they don't give you 7 uniforms, they give you 4 of each type. Sometimes you give you 2 short sleeve shirts, 2 long sleeve shirts, things like that. But what I decided to do, well, basically I did decide to go along with that because I have long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts. I have shirts with buttons. They're called Henleys. I do have collared shirts, but I don't like wearing collars. They bother my neck. It's a personal issue. So basically I decided I didn't want to wear any more collars. So I got shirts without collars, t-shirts, Henleys, and some long sleeve t-shirts. And that is what I wear. And they're all gray. My original idea was to go with black. Who's that? Somebody tell me who that musician, the great, who is that? He's a country western kind of guy. Anyways, but he wore all black all the time. And so I was kind of going with that. But the problem is, and Celine will agree, cats. Cats kind of have a different take on things, and they think that their hair needs to be shared, and they will gladly share it with you. And on black, it shows up like crazy. So rather than walking around with a 365 gray shirts, no, I have basically 4. I have 4 t-shirts, 4 long sleeve shirts, 4 Henleys. Actually, I have 8 Henleys because I bought replacement ones. They were on sale, so when they're on sale, I buy them. And then I just store them until the other ones wear out and need to be replaced. And then I do that. So that's what I do. I plan for the replacement, and I look for things when they're on sale because, again, I'm cheap. And I don't like wasting money. If I'm going to get the same thing I'm going to buy anyway, but I can get it on sale, I'm buying it on sale. And and then the pants I wear, maybe you don't notice. Right now I'm wearing shorts. They're gray. And same color as the shirt. And the pants that I wear are BDUs, or battle dress uniforms. It's the old military version of pants. You think of cargo pants, same thing. And with that, I have gray. Again, I wanted to go with black, but they just picked up all the cat hair, so I switched over to gray, dark gray pants, because they work great everywhere. They actually look semi-formal, and when I go into court and I do things in court, I have to crawl around on the floor and stuff. So, and the Henley shirt looks fine in court. I never have an issue. Never had any issues with the judges or juries or anything, because everybody sees what I'm doing and they know, okay, he's working. He doesn't need to be a suit and a tie. Anyways, with that, a couple other folks popped in. That's great. I greatly appreciate you being here. That's funny. I don't know if you guys can see this crazy window or not, but this window will not go away. That's crazy. Anyways, I'm just trying to figure out how to use this crazy software. This is from, I don't know if anybody noticed, because of the issue with Google yesterday, apparently somebody was not too happy with their monetization processes, so they decided they would take it on Google or YouTube specifically. And the problem I had with that was, number one, that's pretty much the wrong way to go about it. But the other issue was that the Google monetization problem is something that is going to be corrected over time anyway. But this morning, when I look at the YouTube front page, I noticed that the home page is different. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. Better late than never. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad I found you. All right, out there. I hope. Oh, by the way, with the hashtag I am a creator thing. Oh, let me mention something about that too. I'll mention it when I do the official live thing at 9:30. But the thing I noticed about that is I saw somebody talking, I guess basically bad mouthing it, and I'm like, well, who is this person who's saying it's like cult like or something like that? And I'm like, apparently it's somebody who's probably clueless. So what I did is I went back and looked at their channel, and then I said, you know what, that name looks familiar to me. So let me go through their people who they're subscribed to. And I did not show up there, so they are not subscribed to me. But then I went back and I looked through the people who I subscribe to, and I am subscribed to them. So there's somebody who's benefiting from the hashtag I am a creator, because they get watch time every now and then. If they make comments on my videos, they're always going to get watch time. But every now and then, if I see the name out there and it looks familiar, I'll right-click it. If it's somebody who I'm subscribed to, I'll go ahead and watch a video. I mean, to me, it's like, I don't care if they're subscribed to me or not. I subscribe to them, so I liked what they had, and I would see a video that I liked, so I'd watch 100% of their video. So here's a person who talked bad about the hashtag I am a creator group, and yet they're benefiting, at least from me. And I know some other people I saw on there who were also part of the hashtag I am a creator, who had subscribed to this other channel, who's bad talking the whole thing that they're benefiting from. So I thought that was absolutely hilarious. Oh, well, go back to sleep. Take a break. You know what? In the live feed, I'm going to do the live feed. I'm going to start at 9:30. Let me get the time here. It's 9:02. So in about a half hour or 25 minutes or so, I'm going to be going on with the official live feed and talk about things I want to discuss. And but it's not really required for people to be here live. It's going to be more like me trying to make a live video and just have it go. But if some people show up, that'd be great. That's funny. The hashtag I am a creator thing is basically creators helping creators. And when I'm out there, you know, looking at videos on YouTube and searching for things and doing different things, I will find people. And I go to their channels and I look at what they've got and kind of get a feel for the person. And if I like them, if I think they're my cup of tea, I will subscribe to them. And if I see there's somebody who really wants to, you know, grow, and they really seem like they want to be somebody who wants to grow their channel, improve, and move forward, then I will go ahead and make a mention of them somewhere. So I'll give them a shout out or something like that, or I will Twitter it. I'll put it on Twitter. And then other people will probably end up showing up there and subscribing to that channel and supporting that person. Because if I thought they were, you know, a viable person who wants to grow and probably has a chance of success, other people are going to see that too. So that's what the hashtag I am a creator is all about. Other people I will see are getting put, because at the fourth, I don't want to talk about this in great detail, because at 9:30, I am going to talk about it in great detail about what's going on and everything and all these different issues. But if I find people who are like close to breaking through the 1,000 point, I will Twitter it and see if other people in the hashtag I am a creator group or I am a creator group. And when I started, really, it's not really a group. It's not really an official group. It's just something, a set of rules I adopted for myself is hashtag I am a supporter. And it means I watch 100% of your video. I like the video every single time. As a matter of fact, I see 5 people smash the like button here already, so that's groovy. And then I'm dating my age here. Anyway, so, but I like the video. I make a comment below the video. That's like my calling card so that the creator knows I was there and other people who come by and know that I showed up. And they know that I watched 100% of their video, and then I subscribe to the channel. I mean, if I took the time to watch a video, it's pretty much I'm going to subscribe to the channel, because I look for a video that I might like, that I might enjoy, and then I will go ahead and see if it's a channel. I missed this, Pablo, that cat. Anyways, but if you know, if it's a channel I think I like, you know, I will, you know, support the channel. I will subscribe to the channel. And then the way I support channels primarily, again, I'll go into greater detail in there, is first, number one, everybody's going to support the people who are actively supporting them. So I go through the people who made comments on my videos, and I watch all their videos first. And I might get behind every now and then, but so far I've always been able to catch back up, and I always watch 100% of the video. So stories to write. Okay, so anybody let me know. There's 4 of you here now, according to my little screen here. Somebody let me know if I'm yelling at you. I'm using this, let me show you this device here. It's adorable. It's like a giant microphone, right? This is the microphone adapter here, but this is the Shure X2U device. And this device allows me to take a professional microphone, hook it up to here. Out the bottom end is a USB cable that goes right to my laptop. And then this is my earbuds, so I can monitor the sound live. I don't need to wear these. I have a, I should have. Oh yeah, I have a little thing at the bottom of my screen that tells me what the quality of the sound is. Actually, it says it's pretty low. But if I turn my little thing up pretty high, then I'll be yelling at you, and I don't want to do that. Okay, better than life, doesn't know me very well. She says I'm a very nice person. I like to think I'm a nice person, but I like to think that I'm a good supporter of the other channels out there. I personally have subscribed to well over 1,000 different channels. Somebody had written to me a long time ago saying that it's unsustainable, and I immediately, you know, countered back that yes, it's absolutely sustainable, but there's not really enough space or really enough time to explain how it's sustainable. And I will do that some other time. Maybe I'll make a video about the sustainability of the process and creators helping creators, and really why it has to go that way. Again, at 9:30, when I come back on, I am going to address that stuff in more detail. Matter of fact, let me make a note about that. So pardon me while I write something here. Creators helping creators. Helping creators. And sustainability. Sustained, you can tell I went to law school, right? Anyway, so with that, I thank everybody who's here now for showing up and being here. This is just that unannounced test. Frankly, I'm surprised that every time I do one of these little unannounced things that people show up at all. And I'm really grateful that everybody does. So I think this is okay. Hopefully the video looks good. I'm not yelling at anybody, I hope. Yes, it is morning. Hey, what time is it in Germany right now? It's got to be like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, right? 12:30, 1 o'clock, whatever it is. It's going to be, the minutes are going to be the same. I'm pretty sure of that. It's got to be like 11:07 out there, or 12:07. 3 p.m. Oh, I'm thinking Greenwich Mean Time. I apologize. How American of me. That's just Ray of me. Mark Metcalf. Who else is here? We got 6 folks, 9 likes. That's good. All right, and it says we've been live for 25 minutes, so that is enough. No problem. I greatly appreciate it. Check me out at 9:30. It's 2 p.m. in England. How did I get the time wrong? I said 1:30. I said 9:30 here was going to be 1:30 in Greenwich, England, or Greenwich Mean Time. Greenwich is in England, right? It's 9:08 right now. So 9:08, what time is it? What's the GMT? Yeah, but UK is big. Doesn't the UK have more than one time zone? I don't know. I have no idea. All right, some of them, you hear chirp in the background? I got chirp in the background, chirping. I got the light blowing out behind me here. I think I'm gonna change the angle on my screen. What do you do about that? All right. So that's what we're gonna do, so that the light doesn't get too crazy behind me. Hopefully the camera will establish itself well. I got all my lighting on so that it doesn't have that crazy dark yellow. I still look kind of yellow. So we'll say one time zone in UK. I don't know how I got the time wrong, but I said I'd be on the air 1:30, like Europe time, and it's going to be 9:30 on the Eastern. Maybe I'll just go with Eastern because I know what time it is where I'm at, and I'll just tell people in advance. And I forgot to mention on Twitter yesterday that today was the day I was going to go live. Anyways, with that, I'm going to give you guys a break. I am going to jump up and take a break here. All right, better late than never. As you say, it's better late than never. But you can check this out. This is going to end up rolling back over to, not this feed. This here is just that audio test. But the other thing is going to be that 9:30 video I do. That one there might go a little bit longer, I hope, right? If I got something to say and people got good questions and everything, we'll talk about it. And that video is the main one I would want you to see. And I'm going to cover some information. Let me tell you what I'm going to test here. I'm going to go over real quick. I'm going to go over my personal history with YouTube. I'm going to talk about how I initially got monetized. I'm going to talk about the 10K rule. I'll explain it in greater detail then, but short. And then I'll go through the 4K, 1K rule a little bit and talk about analysis that had to be done. And then I'm going to talk about some other things about maybe for newer YouTubers or people who have only just recently decided to put some serious effort into their YouTube channel, like me, and grow. Okay, so I want to talk about some things that might help some folks out there. And I want to talk about some things that I've been noticing trending. I was never probably going to get over 1K, but when I put in the effort, put in the time, and started meeting people over YouTube, then things happened, and I met the 1K. So I'm at like 1,200 or something like that now, and the numbers have been going crazy. I'm going to talk about that as well in the live feed. So anyways, let me give you guys a break. Thanks for stopping by and helping me with my audio test. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate everybody for helping me out with everything. And if anybody left here is not familiar with hashtag I am a creator, I will mention it. I can mention it right here. I don't know if this should make it over. Hashtag I am a creator and enter. There we go. Hashtag I am a creator. And then the thing I do, a supporter. But because it's time, take care and be well.